Hello. So good to see you.
Hi there. Sorry for the background noise. My washer is running. So I don't
Okay.
know. I'll be on mute. Yeah, sorry about that if you hear it.
No
Yeah.
worries. No
Thank
worries.
you. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you guys too. Yeah, I've been so busy lately. I'll catch you up later, Shelly, on all that's
Okay.
been going on. But I've been good.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
excited. Awesome. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get started with um, this session for you. And let me click on the right thing here. There we go. So we want to talk about Ascend, which is Allison's next level of mentoring. So what is Ascend and why are you here today, right? So Ascend is the next step as you learn to quantum leap. And quantum leaping is all about exponential growth rather than the incremental success that we've been working on. Ascend is a 9-month program where you learn to build on the foundation that Rise Up gave you, but you learn how to build and build fast, focusing on the feminine. The quantum is 100% the realm of the feminine. So you're going to learn how to love the unknown. You're going to learn to thrive there. You're going to learn to redefine what it means to be feminine and a woman and connect with your enormous power to create through pleasure. So the goal of Ascend is to help you get confident and certain in creating in that feminine energy so that you make leaps of progress and growth in every area of your life. It's the next step of success without struggle. We're just going to let Sarah in here. Did she get connected? Perfect. Okay. Hello, Sarah. We've kind of gotten started. So we're just talking about Ascend, what it is, and how it can benefit each of you. So when Allison was looking at Rise Up, she noticed that there was a gap and that there needed to be a next level, right? Something to do after Rise Up. And the gap that we saw was that effective training and support navigating the quantum leap just wasn't there. And so she created this program to give that training and that support, along with a sacred sisterhood to quantum leap with. We want the quantum world to feel as natural to you as following the steps to Rise Up is. So most clients are continuing to create leading with their masculine and doing this alone. So we need a deeper dive into the feminine world, into leading with our feminine and having our desires lead and guide us. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen in order to fully trust our desires and allow pleasure to lead us. We need other sisters to do this with, and this is a critical piece, having that community. So Rise Up gets us really confident in following a formula and a structure, which is our masculine, right? And Ascend is designed for you to inhabit the realm of the feminine, which is much less structure and far more about connecting with your inner radiance and creating in the unknown. So Andrea is going to talk a little bit to us about why you're here today.
Okay. All right, ladies. So you are here because you've started to see and feel those inner and outer shifts to a small or a large extent. You're ready to take it to the next level and connect with your enormous creative power and truly connect to your radiance. Ascend covers the longer game of creation. Excuse me. Once you've got the money part dialed in and the health, then what's next? Ascend is about learning how to fully allow yourself to dream bigger, deeper, and higher than you've ever dreamed before. It's designed to help shake off the millennia of false programming and conditioning that make you feel less than powerful, not enough, and needing permission outside of yourself to be who you are meant to be. You've got to redefine what it means to be a woman and how she co creates with God. And it requires that sacred sisterhood, like Shelley talked about, to be able to do that. And someone who creates a safe space for you to be triggered, to be healed, and access your divine essence. If you're feeling pretty confident that you're running new programs because you can see the results, you're thinking different thoughts, you're feeling different emotions than what you felt when you first joined us in Rise Up, then Ascend is going to be for you. If you've reached your goal and you're looking for that next level of creation, Ascend is for you. If you want to learn how to quantum leap for exponential growth rather than the incremental success, then Ascend is going to be a great fit for you. And Shelley is going to go over what is included in the Ascend program.
All right. So for those of you that were at the live Rise Up event, you got a little bit of information about how Ascend was changing. So there's been some significant changes in the Ascend program this last month. So Ascend is now a 9-month program. And again, we're diving into the quantum world and into divine feminine in this program. You'll continue to get everything that's included with Rise Up. So you get the modules, the calls, the Facebook group, office hour, and anything that I forgot to include in there, your implementation coach, all of that. But on top of this, you get a weekly Ascend Live from Allison in the Ascend Facebook group. So this is additional training you receive from Allison every Monday. And she feels into like, if there's a common theme going on in the Ascend group, or if she just feels particularly nudged to talk about something, she'll go into training on that. So you receive that weekly training from her. There are 6 additional modules that you will get that help you dive into that quantum world and help teach you how to thrive in the unknown and in the feminine. Whereas in Rise Up, we do the structure, right? We listen to modules 1 through 16. When you get into Ascend, you listen to the first module first, and then after that, it's okay, what am I feeling pulled to? Like we're starting to teach you how to lead with that feminine where there's that less structure coming in. And so you listen to those as you're feeling pulled or nudged towards one of the modules. There's also 2 additional monthly calls with Allison. So when you're in Ascend, you get 4 group calls a month. 2 of them are Ascend only, and then 2 of them are with the Rise Up group. There will be a private Facebook group and a private Voxer chat for Ascend clients. So if for those of you that aren't aware what Voxer is, it's kind of like a walkie-talkie. It's a voice app where you can either type in a message or you can voice in a message. So it's an additional support where you will have your Sacred Sisterhood plus Allison in there, to which, and I'm pretty sure the implementation coach is going to be involved in that Voxer group too, in which you can ask questions that you know will benefit the rest of the sisters in the group. And then you get an additional 2 private mentoring sessions with Allison. These are done via Zoom, and they're 30 minutes long. So you'll, on top of your implementation calls that you get every month, in that 9-month period, you get to pick 2 times where you do a private session with Allison. We offer additional office hours with the coaches in Ascend. So Rise Up gets 1, and then in Ascend, we do 2 extra a month. So you'd be getting 6 total office hours. Again, we're going to dive deeper into leading with our feminine, really teach you what it looks like, what it feels like, what it's like to be in that feminine and lead. We learn the mechanics of quantum leaping, which is super cool. And you also get in this 9-month period, this is what I'm so excited about, 2 4-day retreats at destination locations. So super cool there. So there is all of what's included, and then the investment for this new version of Ascend is going to be $30,000 or $3,699 for 9 months. So you've got the painful option, which gives you a little bit of a discount, or the monthly option to participate. And it's going to be fabulous. There's other little surprise things that we're going to do, but those are going to stay secret. So I want to tell you about one of my clients who's in Ascend. Her goal, she couldn't be with us. She was at work and in a meeting today. So, but her goal that she just completed while the she was there while the Rise Up event was going, was a trip to Egypt. And she wanted to go with this group of like-minded people to Egypt and tour the sites and really get to feel, you know, all the beautifulness and the creation that Egypt has to offer. And she had many obstacles get in her way, some legal things with her children and her ex, and money showing up and then money all of a sudden not being there. She had situations where things came up with her daughters that were pretty intense, where she thought she might not be able to go because of her daughters and custody issues and things like that. Like, she had every bump in the road come at her to keep her from going to this goal, but she continued to listen to the modules and create in the feminine. She continued to reach out to both me and Allison. She asked questions on every Ascend call. She was reaching out to me for, you know, whether it was for EC or, hey, you know, like, help me get back into a beautiful state, whatever it was. She continued to stick to her vision, and everything fell together kind of last minute, and she was able to go. The other thing she did is, if you remember the preparing your pony, she put down her deposit to go, even though she didn't have the rest of the money. So she had put down her deposit that was non-refundable. And I know that, like, with everything that she did, like I said, reaching out, being on all the calls, and being as active and faithful as she was to creating in the feminine, that's what brought this trip to her. I wish I had pictures that I could show or something. I'm like, I'm not doing her story justice, but just a beautiful experience to watch her. And then she shared in the Facebook group the sites that she got to see and experiences that she got to have in Egypt. And it was a beautiful, beautiful thing for her. So I just know, like with Rise Up, we watch this work. And all the new things that Allison is adding to the program are just going to be extra things to help continue that quantum leap that you want to make, you know, whatever that looks like for you. It's going to be an amazing thing. So as you're listening, if you feel drawn to Ascend, reach out to your coach, talk to your coach, and see if you feel like, if, you know, between the two of you, you feel like Ascend would be a good fit. And we'll turn the time over to Andrea.
Thank you, Shelley.
Yeah.
So if you are wondering if there's more to co-creation and feminine energy, and you've seen the results from implementing in Rise Up, then Ascend is for you. You don't have to have had reached your goals, but if you felt those shifts and you feel like you have that greater faith and trust in yourself God, and the process, and you're able to recognize suffering states pretty quickly and get out of them, whether that's on your own or with a partner or with your implementation coach. If you're not plagued by doubt and indecision, then Ascend is a great fit. You don't have to be perfect, just coachable and ready to go deeper and higher. We are very selective about who we let into Ascend. I definitely recommend, and Shelly definitely recommends, talking to your coach about it, and let's see if this is a good fit for you. And we're going to open up the time to you, ladies. If you have any questions that you would like to ask us about Ascend, we are here for you.
Yeah, I have a question, ladies.
Yeah.
So I am only on module 9 in Rise Up,
Mhm.
and that sounds awesome. So for me, I would likely join Ascend after I complete Rise Up, or is it recommended that I join, if I get accepted into Ascend, join Ascend sooner rather than later, even if I haven't completed all the Rise Up modules?
Yeah, that's a great question. We have had ladies in the past join Ascend without completing the Rise Up modules, but it's completely up to you and how you're feeling. Are you feeling ready to take that next step and join Ascend? Stacey, when is your 6 months up? I don't remember.
In December.
In December. Okay, so you'll like in December is when you'll come up on renewal, and you'll either be offered, hey, like we'll talk about it some more, but you'll be offered the opportunity to go into Ascend, or you'll be offered, hey, would you like to do another round of Rise Up?
Okay.
And both of those are great options. So you would talk more with me, and we would really get a feel for how you're feeling. If you feel like you have that foundation, where you can take that foundation that you learned in Rise Up and then apply it as you're learning to deeper dive into that quantum world and into the feminine with Ascend. So, but yeah, like it's really kind of a case by case basis on what that looks like. So, because some people really do need another round of Rise Up, and other people are so ready.
Yeah, totally. I don't know if I'm right there yet. So that's why I kind of wanted to know, like, what is the process?
Yeah.
So no, that's
Yeah.
so helpful. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes. And you totally still have time. Like you've got 2 more months. You're doing good. And the other thing is like if you're like, okay, upon renewal, you can always say, hey, maybe I need another month in Rise Up. And then
Okay. Good to know.
you're like, and then I'll be ready for Ascend. And we can work that out with Megan and Allison and everything, and kind of give you that extra time in Rise Up to then feel ready for Ascend.
Sounds great. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're
Shelley.
welcome.
Question, Stacy.
Yes.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you.
Hey, Sarah, do you have any questions?
I don't think so. I heard about it at the Rise Up Live, and that pretty much covered it. I still have a ways to go in Rise Up, so I'll kind of see where I'm at the end of that and see what I'm ready for, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely good to keep it on your radar and just know, hey, like, gosh, am I working towards this? Is that what I want and what I desire? Ascend is a beautiful, the sisterhood. I know we have that in Rise Up, but it is up a notch in Ascend. They have little cocktail hours. What are those called? Happy hours. Via Zoom with each other. They have great relationships. Even women that have left Ascend, they get together still with them, and they have a private Voxer group they created themselves in which they give love and support to each other. So the sisterhood is just up a notch, and the love and support that you receive is absolutely stunning in that group.
Awesome.
Yeah. So perfect. Anything else from either of you? Okay.
I don't have anything right now.
Hey, awesome. Well, if you do, reach out to me and I can answer more questions that come up. And we don't need to keep you any longer today. So thank you for joining us. And it was so good to see your beautiful face, Stacy. And Sarah, we wish could have seen yours. Oh, there you are. Hi. So good to see you. So thank
And
you.
for all the ladies in the replay, reach out to your coach and talk about if this is a next level, next step for you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hey, beautiful. Thanks, ladies. See ya.
Bye.